The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 53, Donald Duck. Rita gazed out of the window and then turned her attention to the front of the bus, where a collection of figurines dangled beneath the center mirror. In particular, she kept an eye on a small Donald Duck fabric doll that hung next to a couple of holy figures and an oversized dice. She used its beak as an indicator, an improvised slope-measuring device. This allowed her to anticipate the bus driver's actions before most passengers. As the bus driver pressed the gas pedal, accelerating towards a bridge, the duck's beak suddenly pointed straight ahead, as if startled. If an oncoming car emerged suddenly from the fog, a head-on collision would be unavoidable. Rita was aware that the driver was playing a dangerous game with the passengers' lives at stake. As an adrenaline junkie, he clearly enjoyed the rush, and when he sat behind the wheel and felt in control of the situation, he experienced no anxiety at all. To avoid being flung forward in the event of an accident, she had wedged her knees against the front seat and pressed her head back against the backrest. It's often observed that when two people share the same perspective on a situation, they adopt similar body postures. Like Rita, Tessa had positioned herself securely between the backrest and the front seat. She nervously nibbled on her nails and occasionally cast a fleeting glance down the aisle. The tourists in the front seats, just behind the bus driver, had leaned back, staring forward with open eyes and mouths, as if they were petrified. In a way they resembled patients in a dentist's chair, undergoing a root canal without receiving any kind of anesthesia. Meanwhile, the local passengers, precisely to face similar circumstances, had positioned themselves in the middle part of the bus. Previously engaged in animated conversations, they had now recognized the gravity of the situation and fallen into an unnerving silence. Two Spanish women sitting next to each other whispered something to each other and turned to look at Rita and Tessa. From a distance they resembled two little frightened girls hiding in the back seat. Tessa in particular had curled up, almost in the fetal position, sucking on her thumb and looking terrified. The women gave them a reassuring, comforting smile to assure them that it would end well.